Hello everyone, I'm Dustin Johnson with Marinette Machine Custom Firearms, and today we're going to be going over a customer's build that the element of lightweight was everything that we had in mind for this one. The customer was in an accident years ago. He's got a lot of pins and rods in his body. He took a good beating in the accident, so luckily he's here with us today and he's still hunting. So we went with lightweight in mind on this build. We skeletonize our own uppers and lowers here in-house. So this is what they look like when we get the castings. And we machine everything out, skeletonize it. Well, we machine it out as an upper and lower, and then we remove material. That way we can lighten up the receiver. And on this particular build, we went with the Gen 3 skeletonization. It's just our newest design that we came out with. It's kind of all uniform and in the same direction, whereas the opposite on the Gen 2s we had, it didn't match quite as good as this one does. He had the custom handguard done by SD Tactical. It's the Predator handguard with the coyote prints on it. We went with the BSF carbon fiber barrel on this one. Very lightweight, very accurate. That barrel company is just amazing. We went with the Brownell recoil hog muzzle device. And this comes with two fittings, one for 5/8 by 24 and the other for 1/2 by 28. So it is a multi-caliber muzzle device. And he's going to be running this suppressed, so we're going to do away with this. The traditional buffer spring and buffer weight. Get that out of here. We're going to run the Armaspec silent capture buffer system, and that gets rid of that twang of the spring when you're running a suppressed firearm. We have a polished stainless bolt carrier group. Our trigger, we went with the Trigger Tech competition trigger with the stiletto foot straight trigger bar on this one. And we have an enlarged trigger guard here for extra room for putting a glove through the trigger area because it's going to be cold coyote hunting. It's just a fact. And with the Ultralight Strike Industries pivot takedown pins. And this buttstock is really in a league of its own. I love these. These are DH3 precision buttstocks, and you can customize these things as far as your comb height, your length of pull. You can even adjust the angle to match the shooter in any way possible. The Odin Works Skeletonized XMR3 extended magazine release. Ambidextrous safety selector by Sequence Precision. Odin Works adjustable gas block. Since he is going to be running it suppressed, you might have to adjust the gas pressure a little bit to get cycling down good. Strike Industries polymer enhanced dust cover, and that just gets rid of that metal on metal sound when the dust cover, the ejection port door opens upon firing. And you don't mar up your receiver as well because it's polymer and it's not metal on metal. GunTech USA skeletonized grip. We got the Tomahawk charging handle. I really like these charging handles. They're one of my favorite charging handles on the market right now. That and the Geisley Super charging handle. They're just so solid in construction. There's no slop in them at all. They're just amazing. We skeletonized the magwell, the trigger area, and the upper receiver on both sides. Kind of turn it over so you can see it here. So we took out as much material as we possibly could to keep it lightweight and still keep that structural integrity behind it, because you don't want a firearm that isn't very sturdy. And I assure you it doesn't look very sturdy because we took so much material out, but it is. We torture tested these things to the max. You really got to take a sledgehammer to them if you want to bust these up. They're still strong, very strong. Accuracy is going to be there. Recoil reductions is there with the recoil hog, a 78% recoil reduction. Your muzzle rise is substantially reduced as well. And the accuracy with that barrel, like I said, this is a really good barrel company. They have a sub-MOA guarantee. GunTech USA's skeletonized grips, it kind of went with our receiver design that we came up with. And the reason that it's just kind of put together partially and I didn't fully assemble it is because we have to go in and do the Cerakote yet. This customer wanted the Cryptek Altitude Cerakote on it for his camouflage, and it's really going to look sharp when it's done. This is video 1. We're going to finish this video up with a full assembly and after it's Cerakoted, so that we can actually put the whole thing together and you can kind of get a good idea what it's going to look like with the finished product. So until we get the Cerakote done, this is kind of what we have so far, and join us next time for video number 2. Thank you, everyone.